So I debated making this video for a long time because I knew it may step on some people's toes. But I thought if it could change one person's life, it could motivate one person to make a positive change in their life, to see things through a clear lens, then it would be worth it. But it's the reason that I believe that we are getting sicker as a nation. It's the reason I believe that people think it's so hard to get healthy. Now, there's two different things that I think are standing in the way of you getting healthy or you getting healthier. And it's this. I think our standards have lowered so low to a point that being sick or just being blah, maybe you're not even sick. Maybe it's not thriving. It's for sure not thriving, right? We all know this. It's low energy, getting through the day. I'm not sick, but I'm not vibrant. You have people in your life that are vibrant. I'm not that, okay? To me, this is sick. To me, this is sick because I have higher standards when it comes to health. Our standards have become extremely low. To that person that I just described is just the norm. I believe there's more people living the status quo, low energy life, a little bit overweight, and can't really get out. If I ask you to go run around the track one time, you're going to be extremely out of breath if you can even do that, right? That standard for what we deem healthy has become extremely low. Now, I hang out in a CrossFit gym. I'm around CrossFitters all the time. My standard for what I look at as health, as a healthy lifestyle, is way up here. I'm a lot more likely to be critical of myself because of the community that I hang around. So the communities that we hang around are going to influence the way that we look at health, and that's just the reality of it. We need to be hanging around people that have healthy habits. It's so important. Your health is going to determine the quality of your life. So why are we going to spend a lot of time around people that ultimately are just okay with us being unhealthy? Right? And that may step on some toes. I love everybody. I love you. I love them, regardless of what kind of shape you're in. I love everybody, but I love you enough I want you to be healthy because I know that you're going to have a higher quality of life when we're healthy. The second reason that we're not as healthy as we should be is this. We as Americans have become so used and so comfortable to taking our problems and handing them to somebody else. My air conditioner went out last week. I took that problem, I got on the phone with somebody who could help and got help with my air conditioner, right? When I had my refrigerator yesterday started it. I have a guy on my phone who does appliances. I handed that problem off to him as fast as I could because I don't know what to do with refrigerators. But our health is not anybody else's concern. Now you might say, well, Dr. G, it should be your concern or it should be your doctor's. Yes, I'm here to help and I'm here to help put you in the right direction, but your health is your concern. Nobody is going to care about your health as much as you should. Nobody should care about my health as much as I should for a lot of different reasons, and we can get into those reasons, but you can't take your health and expect somebody to care for it more than you can. And the way that we care for it, this is the kicker, this is the hard part, you have to do the hard things. There are no easy path when it comes to health. The thing I love about health, the greatest and worst thing about health is somebody who has their health is the most valuable thing in the world. Because as healthy as a really, really healthy person is, you could take the person that has the most money in the world, the most wealth, the most land, whatever it is, and they cannot be as healthy as the person that has their health. There's nothing that Bill Gates can do right now to become as healthy as I am. There's no amount of money that he has that can help him be as healthy as I am. And that takes work. It's because of the work that you put in on a consistent basis. It's the exercise. It's the people you hang around. It's the relationships of what you're getting put in your brain mentally to help you manifest health in a mental, from an inside out level. It's the food that you consistently put in your body. If you're habitually putting bad food in your body, habitually putting junk into your body, you're probably reaping junk on the outside of your body. Your digestive system is probably a mess. Your bowel movements are probably not as good as they should be, right? All these things, if you're not exercising on a regular basis and you get out of your chair and walk to the kitchen or walk to your bedroom and you're out of breath, that's something that we need to change, right? That's something that we need to make sure we get those body systems healthier, and it takes work. It takes consistent work, and it's not easy, but it's worth it. It is so worth it. You need to take time for your health. You need to program, you need to train first your mind to develop these habits, these healthy habits, and it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. You changing your health isn't going to happen overnight, but if you start now and you start changing the little things now, how can it be different in 3 months? And then 3 months from there, 6 months from now, how can it be that much different? But you have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. And you have to hang around people who know it's going to be possible for you. There's people that are going to put up and tolerate what you have and that where you're at, and you can love those people, but they're not doing what's best for you. They're not loving you in a way that, hey, if you were to change and you get a little bit healthier, it's going to change your life. So I hope this doesn't strike you wrong. It's out of a place of love, because I'm a doctor. I ultimately want you to be healthy, but I also understand that a lot of doctors and a lot of loved ones even won't tell us what we need to hear when it comes to health. I take care of people all the time, and chiropractic is one of those things that amazes me because of the results that I get. And there are people that come in that are not in good health, that we start adjusting them and things change so dramatically and so drastically for them. And in my mind, I'm thinking, just look how much better your life could be if you started doing all these other things as well. If you started exercising, if you started eating, if you started doing all these things, how much better would your life even get from where you are right now? Right? And there's so many times where people come in and maybe their back's hurting them, or their knees are hurting them, or their hips are hurting them, and I'm thinking all those joints are carrying 200% of the weight that they should be carrying, right? And we can deal with it for a little while, we can mask it, we can start to take pressure off certain areas, but what's this going to look like 10 years down the road, or 20 years down the road, or 30 years? Maybe it's not a huge issue right now, but what is going to happen down the road when it starts to become a huge issue, right? So we underestimate how much progress we can make in a year. We underestimate how much different you could be right now or you could be in a year than you are right now. And if you did that, how much different could you be in 5 years than you are right now, right? So it all starts with the change, but the hardest thing is getting started and being consistent on a day-to-day basis when you don't see the results, because you may not right at the beginning, but you will if you stay consistent. It's physiology, it's science, it's how the body works, right? So I hope this encourages you. I hope you can use it to encourage somebody else. If you need anything, if there's any way I can walk this path with you, you already know I'm here for you. I tell you all the time, I'm here for you. So reach out. I love you guys. Bye.